Golden State Warriors trade Johnathan Kuminga and Buddy Hield for Kristaps Porzingis. The Bucks told them they're not the finalists for Giannis Antetokounmpo. They pivoted and went with Kristaps Porzingis. So Porzingis, it's been another illness-riddled season it's been for Porzingis once again. But when he does play, he still does produce 17.1 points a game, 5.1 rebounds, 2.7 assists, 1.3 blocks, 1.8 threes, and 45% from the field. So this is his 16th of his career for Kristaps Porzingis, and already his 13 in 2 seasons now, going from the Hawks to the Golden State Warriors. And he's going to help this Warrior team stretch the floor. Obviously, he can hit the 3-ball, but obviously staying on the court has been a problem for Porzingis. And now we haven't seen him play in 2 weeks. So this Atlanta Hawk team, I thought they had a good offseason, and now traded Trae Young a month ago to the Wizards, now trading Porzingis. And I think as well CJ McCollum could be on the move before the deadline expires tomorrow. So in terms of fantasy basketball, I think the points take a little bit of a hit. Obviously, Steph Curry's going to lead the way over there for the Golden State Warriors. Podziemski, he could score that basketball. We know Jimmy Butler, though, he's out for the season. And Draymond, he's going to get his 8-10 points per game. So just a little bit the score might go down for Porzingis, but also as well, he can really stretch the floor and help this Warrior team in that way. Just health is going to be the concern, obviously, for him, and it's been that throughout his career. And now to the Atlanta Hawks, you get Johnathan Kuminga, him and the Warriors since the offseason. They've been at it since the offseason about his contract, and obviously Steve Kerr, not a fan of Kuminga. Now we know Kuminga, he could score the basketball, he could make things happen, but they just didn't want to play him, and now they trade him loose on an expiring deal. 12.1 points a game, 5.9 rebounds, 2.5 assists, and 45% from the field. But like I said, he's banged up with the knee injury. He's only played 20 games on the season, and now he goes to obviously Atlanta Hawk team where you got Dyson Daniels and Jalen Johnson as your 2 forwards. Very talented players, obviously, where he's going to be the backup over there most likely once he's healthy and ready to go, even though I think he's going to get playing time. I know Riza Shea they got as well, who was their first overall pick last season in the NBA draft. But this Hawk team, they might make more moves, but Kuminga, he's definitely going to get more playing time with the Hawks than he was with the Warriors, and definitely someone in deeper leagues I actually would go out there and get. And now the Buddy Hield, he's thrown in a steal just to make obviously the money matchup. And Buddy Hield, he's a player I could see getting bored out and going to a contender. And this season, very down year for Hield, 8 points a game, 2.5 boards, 1.5 assists, 1.5 threes, and 43% from the field. So Hield, we know he's one of the better 3-point shooters in the last 5-10 years in the NBA. He's always up there in threes, attempted threes made. But like I said, this season, his numbers are definitely taking a hit. And like I said as well, wouldn't be surprising if he's bought out and he latches on with a contender as Buddy Hield. But either way, wherever he goes, he most likely won't have fantasy value, where the last couple seasons, his numbers have dropped off. So Kristaps Porzingis traded to the Golden State Warriors, where they need to fill the gap with Jimmy Butler out for the season, and they're out on the Giannis sweepstakes. So they get Porzingis, and Kuminga finally gone. After him and the Warriors, the last couple seasons, they've just been disagreement with contract and playing time, and we'll see if these players can help their new teams for the remainder of the 2026 season.